is lazy gamer here. And let's play some more
Have you spoken
Skyrim
with Brother Thorlogh yet?
modded.
The sands are cold, but Kajiit feels warmness from your presence.
Aye. It's still raining, and it's 7:30 in the morning, and that Kajiit is part of a mod just outside the village, in the other direction, of course, where he is going.
Do you need something?
Convenient.
The warm sand of
All
elsewhere.
traders just outside, which I will visit right now. I'm just considering, what should I do? Yeah, I found a crystal fragment. I'm not going to follow that right now. It's the main quest. First thing I really want to do is find the passage home. And that brother, what's his name? It's over there. I'm going to sort of head that way. But I can go this way. Ah, camp. I really should at least have a tent or something. And I think that might burn that tree down eventually, but alright. Mara.
Speak to one of the others if you wish to buy something.
There we go. What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
And more than sell, I buy. I really want to sell stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I will be selling and buying, so I'll be right back.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
So, where are we going? Maybe we should just wander in this direction for a bit. See what happens. Ah, a signpost. Let's have a look. There's a manor that way. Amber Creek. Priary is that way. So, alright. Wouldn't hurt to go and check that out, so I'll see you when I get there, or if something happens along the way. I'll be right back. seem to have discovered some enemies. Oh, for crying out loud. I don't think I blew myself up. Get up! Hurry! I did blow up one. Run! Explosives are hugely satisfying for some reason. Yeah. Also, I have to change road, but yeah. Anyway, see you at the priary. I found a farm. And it's raining.
Come on, Jade.
How's your farm doing?
All right, I suppose. I've had some problems recently with my cattle running off. The latest bit has gotten rather serious. I'd pay you to handle it for me.
What would you want me to do then?
Wonderful. You look able-bodied, so this shouldn't be too hard for you. Lately, my cows have made a nasty habit of disappearing randomly. It took forever the first time, but I eventually found them in a cave far to the north. They went missing again, and I found them in the same cave. Strange thing is, the cave had some kind of crystal set up. I always just got my cattle and left quickly. However, this time it's more serious. When one of my cows went missing, I headed off to the cave, but I got there only to discover that the cave is now crawling with necromancers. They must have something to do with the crystal and my cow. I need you to go to Warm's Edge Cabin, far to the north, past the Horgana's cabin. Send my cow home and put a stop to this once and for all. Just prod him and he should start heading back. Don't worry about escorting him. He knows to stay on the road. I'll be in your debt if you do this for me. I could even give you some of the fine meat I make from my finely raised cattle.
Sure. I wonder if
Safe travels.
that crystal
Do you need something?
and the necromancers have something to do with the one I found earlier. Didn't sell it, did I? Anyway. Crystal fragment, yeah. If that has something to do with this. Where would this go then? Far to the north. Up there, eh? Well, at some point. There first. Take some wheat. Let's not count as stealing. Once once again, see you at the priary. Just that way. Welcome back. Here we are. Just a few. Thorlogh's worshippers. It's allowed up here, I guess. But she's my goddess. Speak to him, huh?
I hope you're keeping out of trouble.
Yeah, sure.
Not really. I know they're a growing problem. They're all over Falskath, but nothing else.
They're Ingvar's men.
That couldn't be. Unless Ingvar is trying to start another war. Regardless, we cannot help.
What?
700 years ago, Shore saved our ancestors so that we could flourish in this land and absorb its knowledge, not tear it apart with war. We will not help instigate another one with the Orvalders. Of course, we are so loyal to the Borvalders. If it comes to it, we will fight by Kigagnar's side until victory or Sovngarde takes us.
Really? Let's go back and speak with Jarl Agnar then.
We aren't really sure. Its location would obviously suggest that the Dwemer people built it, but there is little evidence to prove it. We've seen no signs of this kind of technology in other Dwemer ruins, so we can't do much beyond speculate. The scrolls in Vizemondstedt were potentially studied, but none of the research made it out, so we'd have to start from scratch.
Sure.
Due to the continuous conflict in the land, research in the portal further simply hasn't been something we focused on yet. Perhaps someday though.
Hugely useful, that.
See ya.
See ya. I would call that slightly out of character. Hey, there's a hoose. And more fellas.
Hello.
Hello.
May the gods watch over you. Yes?
And a small pond.
Good day to you.
That would be the priary then. Might as well take a look.
Hello.
Hello.
I hope Talos has been kind to you.
I'm sure he has.
I help Brother Thorlogh tend to the Priory and keep order in our pursuit of knowledge. Though, I can't say I've done that job very well recently.
No? What do you mean?
There used to be another prior here, Brother Vernan. While we wanted to research slowly and cautiously, he wanted to rush through, using whatever magical items we obtained without restraint. On top of that, he wished to learn anything he could about magic, regardless of its source. His worst vice was that of necromancy. His ways finally caught with him, and he accidentally harmed 2 other priors. We expelled him immediately from the monastery, and stripped him of his status as a prior. We sent him on his way, letting him grab only a few things from his room. However, we know there was more. We are all convinced that Brother Vernan had some sort of a lair or refuge around the Priory. It's probably a place where he hid things and conducted a lot of his unorthodox research. But we have been unable to find it.
Maybe I can find it then.
Really? You would do that for us? Thank you. We know he hid somewhere on the grounds, just not where. You can ask around if you have to. Some of the other priors may know something of use. Please, bring me anything of interest that you find. Until later.
Since I'm here, might as well look around. Do you know where it's at?
Wherever it was, I doubt it was inside of the priary. They aren't any good places. He would want plenty of space to try things.
Probably a cave then.
Be safe.
I wonder.
I wish you peaceful journey.
Sure.
Yes? He usually spent time around the pond during the day. I'd assume wherever he hid would be easy accessible. He was not a man of patience.
No?
Fair travels.
May the gods watch over you. I'm afraid not. He liked to test out various magics, so wherever it was, it would be somewhere that we couldn't hear his trials.
So in other words,
May the Nine guard you.
I would guess some sort of cave. But let's ask around somewhere.
Staying safe?
I guess he wouldn't know.
It's a dangerous world these days. Be careful.
Around the pond, eh?
Hello.
Oh, he wasn't dead. He was just
Hey, careful up there.
he was just resting in the rain at 9 in the morning. If it was obvious, I guess they would have found it. Huh? That looks oddly suspicious. But I might be mistaken. It does stand out. It's just around the priories. No? I'm assuming this is someone else. Anyone else inside? I didn't ask.
So good to see you.
That's good. Oh, it's dark over here. Just a bunch of old beds.
May the gods watch over.
still say that this looks suspicious, but doesn't want to react to anything. Hey, hello? Sort of hidden, maybe? I'm thinking that will have to do for now. In the meantime, this was your host, the Lazy Gamer, logging off. Bye guys.